Hey guys, welcome back. In this video I want to talk about the string basics in the Python. So let's get started. So far I talked about many great tips and tricks for working with the variables in the Python, and also how to get the input from the user, print it, and many other tips and tricks. In this video I want to start working with the string itself. Later in my upcoming tutorial I'll talk about the most advanced methods of the string for creating the great and amazing applications. So let's get started. As I told you previously, we need to put the strings inside the double quotations or the single quotations, something like this, the hello that is inside the double quotations, or we can put it inside the single quotations. My favorite one is the double quotations. So we talked about this matter many times during my previous tutorials. To start learning this topic, let's come to my project, and first I talked about this folder, the basics and the variables. So let's get inside the basics, right click on it, add new, and the new folder. I want to add the directory and name it, for instance, strings. So this is my new folder or the directory, and right click on it, new, and I want to add the new Python file and name it, for instance, the strings basics. So press enter, and this is the string basics. And at the first step, as I told you, if you want to write the string, you need to put it inside the double quotations or the single quotations. So let's come over here and print this easily and quickly. So this is the hello, and also I can say print and use the single quotations. So this is, both of these are similar, and if I right click over here, run, now I have the same result over here for the first one and the second one. And this is really simple and a straightforward topic. And what about the next one? The next one is about how to concatenate the strings. The concatenate means join or combine or add the strings together. Suppose I have the first name, the Abdullah, and I have the last name, the Musawi. So I want to join these together, and also I want to add some spaces between my first name and the last name. So this process is the concatenate or joining or combining, and I have the result over here. So if you want to join two strings together, don't hesitate to use the plus. Then you can add anything that you want, and also add the second or the third part. Now let's do it in the action. Come over here, come to this one, and say print what? Print Abdullah. This is my first name, plus, and Musawi. I didn't add any spaces between my first name and the last name. So let's right click over here and run. Now I have the Abdullah Musawi that is concatenated, but it's better to add some space over here. So I can add another plus and add some space and this. So if you wanna add any spaces between the strings, don't forget to consider it as another string. So we need to use the double quotations or the single quotations. Now let's run, and it looks better now, Abdullah Musawi. Or also I can use the single quotations like this and run it. So I have the same result using the single quotations. And this is the concatenation of the strings. And also I can come over here and define the new variable and say, for instance, first name or fn. And fn is this one, for instance. So the next one is my last name or ln. Now I can copy this part and paste over here. So I have the fn and ln. As the result, I can say print what? Print the fn plus the space, and finally my last name or ln. So if you want to concatenate or join the string variables, indeed you need to consider them as the string. So I use the first variable over here and my second string variable over here, exactly like this. And if I run the application, the same result is over here. So we can easily concatenate or join two strings or 2 string variables, something like this. Okay, excellent. Now let's talk about the next one. And the next one is really great and amazing, the escape character. The escape character is really great when we want to add the special characters inside the string. By default, we can't add the double quotations inside my string. So if you want to add the double quotations inside your string, we need to add another character, and it is the backslash. The backslash in this example is the escape character. So after the escape character, we can add anything that we want, and the Python will use it without any problem. So let's start working with the double quotations inside the string. Come over here and come to this one. Suppose I want to add the variable and name it, for instance, the b. And I want to write something inside it. Hi, my name is, and I want to add my name inside the double quotations like this. So if I come over here and add Musavi, now if I run the application, so the syntax error. Syntax error means error inside your quotes, invalid syntax. Why? Because the Python consider this one as the ending tag of the string. So the Python will consider this part as the complete string. And what about the remaining? The remaining is meaningless. So if you want to add the double quotations inside your string, we need to use another character, and it is the escape character. And indeed it is the backslash. So after the backslash inside your string, you can write anything or any special characters like this. And also this is my ending double quotations. Let's add another backslash and everything is done. Indeed, the Python will consider this one as the double quotation and this one as the double quotation inside the string. And if I run the application, so without any problem, I have the result. But I can't see the B because I need to print it out. So this is print, and I can easily use it with the B. Now if I run the application, so hi, my name is Musavi. Indeed, I successfully use the double quotations inside my string. Also, we can have something like this with the single quotation. Let's do it. Come over here, copy this part, test up my tutorial, and add some comment here. Also, I can comment the next one over here for better results and come to the next one. So this time I want to use the single quotation like this, and let's delete this one and add it here. And this is the result. So I use the single quotations for my string, and let's delete this part and this part also. So I want to put all of my string inside the single quotation. So this is and this is. Also I use the double quotations for my name. Now if I print the B, currently I haven't any problem. Why? Because I use the single quotations for my string. As the result, the Python can easily understand what's going on in my code and in my string. So I use the double quotations for my name and the single quotations for my string without any problem. But suppose I want to use the single quotation for the Musavi. So let's add it one over here and the next one over here, and delete this and this. So if I run the application, the syntax error, invalid syntax. Why? Because the Python consider this part as the string, and what about the remaining? It is meaningless. So if you want to add the single quotations inside the string that is inside the single quotations, don't hesitate to use the escape character and add the backslash here and another backslash before your special character. I mean the single quotation. Now if I run the application, everything will be done. And also we can use another example, and suppose I want to use N and say, hi, I'm Musawi. And currently I'm using the single quotation here and the double quotations here. So let's come to this one and say the print what? Print the N. And let's run the application. So, hi, I'm Musawi. Now if I come to this one and change the double quotations to the single quotations, so I have the same error. The Python consider this part as the string and this one as meaningless. So if I run the application, syntax error. Also, I can easily come to this one and add the escape character to solve the problem. Now if I run the application, so hi, I'm Musawi. Congratulations, now we know many great tips and tricks for adding the special characters inside the strings. Now let's talk about the last step, and it is the multiline strings. Sometimes we need to add the multiline strings. In these situations, we can easily use the triple double quotations and put all of my strings inside it. Now let's do it in the PyCharm. So come over here and I can easily say the M, for instance, and equals, and I want to add the multiline string. So this is, and the PyCharm automatically added the triple double quotations. So I can write anything inside it. The first line, press enter, and the second line, and also the third line, and also anything you want. So I can easily write anything that I want between the triple double quotations here and here. And finally I can print the M and say print what? Print the M. So let's go over here, and this is the result. First line, second line, third line, anything that you want. Okay, excellent, congratulations. Now we know many great tips and tricks and also the basics of the strings. So it's certain I'm going to start working with the basics of the strings, and stay with me with my great upcoming tutorial. Thanks for your time.